The phrase I use is the willingness to change.
Willingness to change, yeah.
Because like below the you can phrase it like all those other ways. I can't remember what the other ones you said. But,
ability
to change,
resistance to change.
Yeah. So you mentioned a couple other things in there too, but like ability is one example of the like people's ability to change is innate to them because that's what we do all the time. So it's like we have that ability, and then it's like how much do we want to resist it? So that's where the resistance will come in. It's like we can change, we do change, all these other things, but the willingness to change and the resistance side of it, more not so much resistance because almost everything can be resistance. So it's like the resistance is just we could talk about hundreds of ways of doing that, like forcing things outside us to change, or like shutting down, or anything in between. Like there are so many different versions of resisting change, and below all of that is if you're not willing to change, then you have resistance. So it like the willingness is kind of the root of it. If you're willing to change, then resistance can't even be a factor. Like it can't even come into play. So if you're just like, okay, I'm willing to change, like if something does come up and change is happening and I have the ability to change and all this other stuff, it's just like this natural occurrence, and the person is like, something came up and I'm okay to I can go with this, then you don't even have to deal with things like, I don't know if I'm okay with this, or how do I do this in a way that I'm not going to suffer as much as it's changing, or things like that. Like all those other things don't even have to come up, and they only come up to reflect to us that we are not willing